Here we are going to talk about two types of energy workers. What do? Both of them, they change the energies around us and around our home. So version 1 is what they call the energy facilitator. He's the one that I describe in the booklet. He's the one who is literally a transformer. He's like a power plant. He transforms denser, lower energies into lighter, higher energies. They literally work 24/7. They're a powerhouse of a cat. They might sit on the sofa and seemingly be lazy or not do anything, but they're cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. They're cleaning your house. They're cleaning the energies around you. Literally like a power plant. They are always working. These are usually the robust cats. Sometimes they're heavy set. They tend to put on weight. Why? Because they need that extra, body size or body fat or something because they're like a power plant, right? They need to be sturdy. That is the first version of the classic energy worker. And then there's a second one that they call the energy fairy. This comes from the cat collective. They call the energy facilitator and the energy fairy. And the energy fairy is literally the opposite in terms of appearance and let's say energetic makeup. They're very etheric. They're very high vibe. They have sometimes they have receptors. Each one of their hairs is a receptor, sometimes like an antenna. They are super high vibe. They attune you to the higher frequencies. So while the energy facilitator cleans your home more so, your environment, and yes, also yourself, and they clean it as in they take in the dents and they throw out the light, they transform it, the energy fairy will attune you. She is on a very high frequency, and I'm saying she now because these are a lot of times, not always, these are females. They're like an elven like being, and they're like pure gold sometimes. I see them like pure gold when I talk to them. So they are so high vibe that they will literally attune you to their frequencies. So this is the tuning fork principle, right? Like the joy bringers, they attune us to their frequencies. The energy fairy will attune you to her frequencies. And they also said that this one usually comes to advanced humans. So if you have an energy fairy in your home, then know that you are advanced on your spiritual journey because these usually come to very advanced humans because they couldn't even be with somebody who is in a very low vibration, right? The first version can seem kind of lazy. Those are the ones that sometimes they just lie on the couch and people say, you got a really lazy cat. He hasn't moved since we got here. But in the meantime, they are working 24/7, especially when visitors come over. They clean, 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 right? They clean your house all the time. And sometimes the version 2, they don't have to, but sometimes they can seem distant. Might not be the cuddliest cats. Why? Because their body is so high vibe that they might not even be able to handle all the petting or the stroking. They need to stay in their energy. And they can sometimes be a little distant and not be the cuddliest cats and not hang around you all the time because just like the joy bringer, they have to stay in their energy. I say can, doesn't have to. Okay. So just know that both are very low maintenance. They know what they're doing. You don't have to tend to them all the time. They do their job. They know who they are, and they're very, very good to have around.